I woke up this morning and I was worried. Just to be honest, I was concerned because I knew that we had no milk. I knew that we had no waffle batter. I knew that we had no eggs. I knew that we have cereal, but it's like Honey Nut Cheerios, and I had to make my kids a quick breakfast. Like, I gotta make them like a 15-minute breakfast so that we can get going and I can take them to school. And so I was worried because I knew all of this was true. We haven't been grocery shopping in a while, like real grocery shopping. We both get paid tomorrow and the next day, and so we're waiting to do a big grocery shop. And lo and behold, I read Matthew 6, and Jesus says, don't worry about what you're gonna eat and what you're gonna wear. Don't worry about tomorrow. And I literally, just to be honest with you guys, in my head, I said the words. I might have said it out loud. I said, easier said than done, Jesus. And then I laughed to myself. But the reality is that some of the things that we're called to do, some of the rules that we're called to live by, some of the law, the Old Testament, and some of the New Testament grace, loving your neighbor as yourself, forgiving someone who wrongs you, and letting someone slap you on the other cheek when they slap you on one cheek. Like, some of that stuff is easier said than done. And sometimes I think we get caught up, especially as preachers and teachers like myself, but even just as Christians and believers, as ministers, we get caught up telling people things that sound easy when we say them. Like, oh, you just gotta lean on God. You just gotta depend on God. You have favor because you have a relationship with God. Oh, I know that things seem bleak, but all things work together for those who are loved. Look, here's the thing. We gotta be honest with people as Christians. Sometimes if it's easier said than done, well then say that it's hard. Say, hey, you know what? You can do this. It's going to be difficult, but you can do it. You can restore your marriage. You can get back into relationship with your child. You can be a great father even though you've never seen a great father. You can serve in a church. You can be a tither. You can be a giver. You can be generous. You can forgive that person that wronged you years and years and years ago. It's not going to be easy, but it is possible. And the only way I can not worry is just to know that there's a possibility of a solution. And so the solution I came up with this morning is we had peanut butter and applesauce sandwiches. Now, I know you're hating on the peanut butter and applesauce. Try it. My kids don't eat everything, but all three of my boys ate every single piece of their sandwiches this morning. Peanut butter and applesauce. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Matthew chapter 7.